Hello and welcome in this web video in which I would like to introduce the training repository with Sparks Enterprise Architect. And it doesn't matter whether it's a modeling repository or an architecture repository, both give you the opportunity to make next steps in creating models, maintaining them, and share the models with your team. So become a team of modelers working progressively together in an environment which an architecture repository is. Let's first briefly introduce myself. My name is Bert Dingemans. I am based in the Netherlands and I'm an independent trainer and coach with focus on architecture, data architecture, modeling, and more special also on repositories and architecture repositories. And in my personal opinion, I consider a repository also a data approach in which you are going to combine multiple data architecture and data modeling aspects with each other. I am a developer of a number of open source add-ons for Sparks Enterprise Architect, the IDEA, the Integrated Data Entity Architecture add-on, which I will demonstrate in one of the next videos, and the Web Publication Platform, an open source web platform in which you can retrieve the data from a repository. I've written a number of books, and in this training course, the book Architecture Repository, it's a combination of a book, an online course, which we are discussing here, and a sample repository, on which I also have a separate video. And we will dive into the elements in the repository in multiple lessons in this training. You can reach me at Data Docent, and when you want to contact me by mail, you can do so via this email address. Some subjects we are going to discuss: the definitions of architecture repository, and what we are going to do, we are going to compare the document and the repository approach for creating architectures. On top of that, we are going to create layered information modeling, since architectures and models you create have different layers of your enterprise, your data, or for example, your application landscape. Furthermore, in the roadmap, we are going to discuss a sample solution architecture, and that solution architecture will guide you from a document-driven approach to a repository-based approach, and which steps you should take are all discussed in those roadmap videos, which is all discussing a number of subjects that should be available in a solution architecture, and in this case a solution architecture for a repository introduction. Furthermore, we are going to look at the meta model relevant for organizations modeling in a repository. We are going to look at a number of architectural viewpoints, frameworks, and modeling language, since modeling languages are so extensive in their expression that most of the time you should select a subset of modeling techniques combined, and in there a subset of concepts, and how you can able to do it are discussed and are available in the sample repository. And in the last section, we are going to look at Sparks Enterprise Architect and how you can apply Enterprise Architect as a repository tool, and in combination with a surrounding landscape with add-ons and a web publication platform, I'm going to provide you a complete picture of what you should do in successfully introducing an architecture repository based on Sparks Enterprise Architect. I hope I have made you as enthusiastic as I am about working with architecture repositories, and more specific, working with architecture repositories in Sparks Enterprise Architect. I hope to see you back in one of the next video lessons.